Welcome to the Thursday edition of Liberty Lunch Break, the topic du jour from Off the Wire. I am your host, Noel Olin, aka the Cajun Libertarian. So, what is the topic du jour on this fine Thursday? Stormy Daniels' Pornhub searches soars after the Trump case. I bet it did. Oh, man, I bet it did. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. But first, please like, share, and subscribe. Facebook, follow me. Twitter, follow me. YouTube, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so that every time I go live, you will know about it. Also, the Spotify account is blowing up. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically anywhere you can get your podcast. Please follow, like, share, subscribe. All of that's free for you. Helps out the show in getting new equipment and all of that kind of stuff and helping us get that message out there. Maybe at some point here very soon, because of the way the show is just skyrocketing, especially the very popular Wednesday and Sunday 6 Central live show Off the Wire. I might be able to do some ads somewhere here very soon. I mean, I have ads for this show that people pay me to do, but I mean, I might be able to pay somebody else to do an ad for this show on a much bigger platform. We'll see. We'll see, but I need your help. This movement needs your help. We need every single absolute avenue that we can, an angle that we can work in order to get this message out here. And as I've told you many, many times, I do feel like this is an elected position. You vote with your time. And these simple little steps to help pave a path forward to a much more successful message than what we have going on in the corporate media and with other types of independent journalism. You know, like I'm appreciative of the Daily Wire, Tim Pool, the Blaze, stuff like that. That's creating a counterculture, but we also need a counter to the counter, right? Because most of us, like me, we're not actually conservatives. I have a ton of conservative listeners, lots of them, tons of conservative followers, thousands and thousands of them. But there are a lot of issues that we disagree on, and we need that narrative presented in the counterculture, right? And so, shout out to the Blaze. They have a couple of libertarian anarchists. I've had them on the show, you know. So, but we need more. We need to do better. We got to do better. And if we're going to preach a message of volunteerism, then I need your help. Point blank. Period. And I need your help, conservatives, as well, because, and if you're a classically minded liberal, for sure, right? Like a sane 1990s Democrat, right? Like you need to exist. You need to exist to counter the psychotic nonsense coming from the far progressive left. All right. Before we get started on the Stormy Daniels Pornhub searches starting to soar after the Trump case reignition, we have another fantastic segment that I just started yesterday called, Ladies and Gentlemen, the President of the United States. Let's go.
That will enhance our underlying effort to accommodate the Russian oligarchs and make sure we take their ill-begotten gains. We're going to accommodate them. We're going to seize their yachts, their luxury homes, and other ill-begotten gains of Putin's kleptocracy. Kleptocracy and the guys who are the kleptocracies. But these are bad guys.
It's not even funny anymore, right? But it's still kind of funny, but it's not. It's funny, but it's not funny. Like, you're not supposed to laugh at a dementia patient. That's an older clip. You probably heard it 1,000 times, but I could probably play one of these clips every single day on this show. Quite literally. That is just hilarious. Oh, and for those that are listening later, if you didn't hear me explain yesterday, the new meme I made for that new segment called Ladies and Gentlemen, the President of the United States of America, it is just that caption with one of the stupidest faces from a president you'll ever see. So, always enjoy, you know, like I said yesterday, and I will continue to say, we need to laugh our way through the inevitable collapse of Western society. We just do, you know. We gotta take steps to move forward to fix it as to the best of our ability. I know a lot of you may disagree with this. A lot of my followers do, but they don't hate me for it. I talk about it quite often, pretty much every show. one of the things that we need to get back to is an underlying base set of morals. You know what the best way to do that is? Oh, that old pesky R word, religion. Yeah, it sucks, right? I know, I get it, but it doesn't. It doesn't. And you don't even have to. Here's the fun part. Sneak peek. You don't even have to be religious. You don't. You just have to agree that, hey, look, I might not believe that, let's just say, Jesus Christ was the actual deity and son of the living God, or that there even is a living God. But we can agree that a valued set of moral principles will keep a society and its culture cohesively peaceful. Yes? No? Yes. The answer is yes. All right. Stormy Daniels' Pornhub searches soars over Trump case from the New York Post, March 25th. Stormy Daniels is causing a torrent of page views on Pornhub. I wonder why. I wonder why. Oh, man. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't wonder why. And you don't wonder why either, but it's fun to talk about. It's hilarious. Daily searches for the X-rated actress on the porn streaming platform skyrocketed by a staggering 21,655%. 21,655%. This is hilarious. Hey. Get off of Pornhub. Don't look at porn. It's absolutely cancerous and destructive to your soul in any relationship that you have and might have in the future. Spoken from a former porn addict. It is destructive in every nature and every aspect of its being. It is horrendously terrible for you in your mind. These are burnt images that get onto your brain that a lot of times it will take years to get rid of. It's terrible. All right. I said my piece. Moving on. Let's get back to the funny parts. Oh, I didn't even finish that sentence. That's hilarious. Daily searches for the X-rated actress on the porn streaming platform skyrocketed by a staggering 21,655% as a possible criminal indictment. And for those of you who know, I'm shaking my head with like stupid, unbelievable. No. It's not going to happen. It's not. Look, 6 years now. 6 years in running. The walls are closing in. This is Trump's last time. He's going to prison. Orange man has finally had his day. No. Now, you actually have a case for that if you want to be realistic. But then you're going to have to arrest every effing president from Joe Biden, frog walk him out of the Oval Office all the way back to pulling the corpses out of the graves of, say, Woodrow Wilson, FDR, and everyone in between. Because they're all war criminals. All of them. Every single one of them are war criminals. So get Pence. Oh, my bad. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Also a war criminal. All right. My bad. I accidentally hit the button. Man, oh man. Look, I'm absolutely for locking up people regardless of their political status or not. If they're freaking warmongers and war criminals. Yes, but it's not going to happen. So spare me your nonsense about Stormy freaking Daniels and Donald Trump. Number one, even if he does get arrested, even if he does get indicted, he won't spend a day in jail. But what? Come on. That's like saying he's going to get put in prison for tax evasion. He's a billionaire. You know what they don't do? Get arrested for tax fraud. You know why? Because they're billionaires and they can afford the best tax attorneys on the planet. My God, man. Wake up, people. Obviously, the vast majority of you that watch this show know this. I'm not preaching at you. I'm really technically not preaching at anybody. I'm just talking, giving my opinion, because that's what I do. I'm an internet personality, a political commentator. I comment my opinions on things that are happening. You take it or leave it, just a thought. Right? Searches for Daniels. Oh, I'm sorry. The case is connected to $130,000 payment from a billionaire. Really? Like, this hurts him? Oh, man. The case is connected to a $130,000 payment for Daniels to Daniels made ahead of the 2016 election to cover up an alleged 2006 affair she had with the former president. I will add this too, by the way. I'm not sure if this article goes on. I haven't read the article yet. I just printed out what I thought was relevant. Stormy Daniels said they didn't have an affair. She said herself they didn't have sex. Number two, I'm pretty certain that it just came out very recently that wasn't it his former attorney, last name Cohen, not to be confused with the national treasure, my friend and mentor, Senior Bazooka Jew Master, or Bazooka Jew. I call him the Jedi Master, like a Jedi Master, but a Jew. Jedi Master, Spike Cohen. Okay. But I forget his name, Michael Cohen, maybe? Something like that. Anyway. Yeah, apparently he paid her without Trump's knowledge. So this is all just complete garbage. Anyway, let's keep talking about it. We're almost done here. Let's have some fun. Searches for Daniels. I messed it up again. No, I didn't. Searches for Daniels on the porn site cleared the 467,000 mark on Tuesday, dwarfing her daily average. She still has a daily average of around 2,150 searches for the quarter. Oh, for the quarter. That makes a little bit more sense. But like, who's still if you're watching, comment. Let me know. I won't judge you, chastise you for watching porn. I'm just looking out for your well-being. Again, I literally referenced the fact that I used to be a porn addict. Okay, I'm not going to judge you. Who's still searching for Stormy Daniels? Like, what? There aren't better porn actresses out there? I wouldn't know one of them. I only know Stormy Daniels because of the Trump situation. So maybe I don't. Yeah, don't comment. No, don't give me references on who to look up, please, for the love of God. I'm just asking, if you're somebody that still enjoys porn, are you searching for Stormy Daniels? Something tells me that it would be very weird. So that's just astronomical. An astronomical jump. 467,000 on a Tuesday, as opposed to the quarterly search of 2,150. All right, searches for Daniels soared as Trump shared on Truth Social that he would be arrested in Manhattan imminently, followed days later by declaring himself, among other things, the victim of, quote, the Stormy Horseface Daniels extortion plot. All right. With the grand jury failing to reach a decision on an indictment this week, searches dipped to just two. Without the indictment, they dipped almost half. Almost half. Almost half. 243,544 on Thursday. Adult film star Sherry DeVille told the Post that the Daniels name and face in the news again. The blonde bombshell was bound to see interest in her videos spike. Quote, if you're in the news, some man out there is going to wonder what you look like naked, end quote, said DeVille. She also says, it's just the law of physical attraction, baby, end quote. Oh my God, that's just hilarious. I'm sorry. It's just funny. And we'll leave it right there. Please like, share, subscribe. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify is banging off the hook right now. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of that. Help a brother out. I love each and every one of you. I will see you tomorrow. Same Cajun time, same Cajun channel. Galatians 2:20, and I'm out.